If you are a more introvert person, you can imagine speaking to native speakers right away. You can apply the methods of self-talk. You can talk to yourself in the comfort of the room, describing your plan for the weekend, how your day had been, or even take a random picture from your phones and describe the pictures to your imaginary friends. This is how polygons learn language. And the best news is it is available to anyone who is willing to take the learning into their own hands. So meeting other polygons help me realize that it is really crucial to find enjoyment in the process of learning languages, but also that drawing itself is not enough if you want to achieve fluency in the foreign languages. You will also need to apply three more principles. First, of all your needs effective methods. If you try to memorize a list of words for test tomorrow, the words will be stored in your short-term memories and you will forget them after a few days. If you, however, want to keep words long-term, you need to revise them in the course of a few days. Repeat needs using the so-called spaced repetition. You can use apps which are based on the system such as Anki or Memorize. Or you can write lists of words in a notebook using the goal list method, which is also very popular with many polygons. If you are not sure which method that is fixed and what is available out there, just check out Polygon's YouTube channels and websites and get inspiration from them. If it works for them, it will most probably work for you too. The third principle to follow is to create a systems in your learning. We are all very busy and no long really hard times to learn a language today, but we can create that times. If you just plan a bit ahead, can you wait 15 minutes earlier than you normally do? Well, that you would be the perfect time to revise some vocabularies. Can you listen to your podcast on your way to work while driving? Well, that would be great to get some listening experience. There are so many things we can do without even spending that extra time, such as learning to podcast on our way to work or doing our household chores. The important thing is to create a plan in the learning. I will practice speaking every Tuesdays and Thursdays with a friend for 20 minutes. I will listen to a YouTube video while having breakfast. If you create a systems in your learnings, you don't need to find that extra times because it will become a part of your everyday life. And finally, if you want to learn a language fluency, you need also a bit of patience. It is not possible to learn a language within 2 months, but it definitely is possible to make a visible improvement in 2 months. If you learn a small tricks every day in a ways to enjoy, and there is nothing that motivates us more than our own success. I vividly remember the moments when I understood the first joke in German. When watching Friends, I was so happy and motivated that I just keep on watching that day to more expressions.